The flame grilled stacker saucy Big King taste you love is now on the 2 for $5 for a limited time.
I'm originally from Hawaii, but I moved to Wisconsin just last year. I decided to get a bike because a car was too expensive. We both work at Chick-fil-A.
She would bike to work every day.
And then winter hit, and that was pretty rough. So there was a holiday raffle, and they were giving away a car there. Her name got called, and I was like, she decided to give the car to me. Chick-fil-A feels like one big family.
Helping you or just like any of my coworkers always brings joy. It's crazy to say like I gave my best friend a car.
Hi, Phil Swift here for Flex Tape. The super strong waterproof tape that can instantly patch, bond, seal, and repair. Flex Tape's triple thick adhesive welds itself to the surface, stopping the toughest leaks. And new Flex Tape Clear creates a super strong watertight seal. Flex Tape Clear is virtually invisible, perfect for all types of repairs. Flex Tape is super strong, and once it's on, it holds on tight. And Flex Tape Gray can patch large cracks and holes. To show you the power of Flex Tape, I sawed this boat in half and repaired it with Flex Tape. Not only does Flex Tape hold the boat together, but the inside is completely dry.
Right now, it could seem like the only people who matter are the loudest. Those who want to tear things down and then fly away on their own personal spaceships when things get hard. But we've got 182,000 people, and they're building. Big things, new things, things that will change the way we do things, assembling more vehicles in the U.S. than any other automaker things. $50 billion committed to electric vehicle things. And you might not know their names, but these people get up every day working together to move us all forward.
the spark of greatness. But it's nothing without drive.
Dream don't cost a thing, but the legacy ain't cheap. Wanna reach the moon, and you gotta move with no gravity.
Introducing the all-new Honda HR-V. Powered by the determination to make dreams a reality. Honda, the power of dreams.
Welcome to Subway's biggest refresh yet. They're drafting 12 new subs for their all-new Subway series menu. This is exciting, Tony.
Oh, you've never seen stats like this before, Chuck. The new monster has juicy steak and crispy bacon.
Dang, but what about the new Boss? Meatballs covered in marinara, coupled with fresh mozzarella. It looks so good. It makes me hangry.
Did you say hangry?
And pepperoni, too.
Pepperoni? Now I'm hangry.
The new Subway series. What's your pick?
The mouth-watering Big Mac with a savory Filet-O-Fish and a tasty McChicken. My goodness, that looks good. Oh, you're making a McDonald's menu hack. Yes, a land, air, and sea. Oh, it's going to tip over. No, it's good. It's good. Very stable. Order the land, air, and sea by name, build it by hand, and hack the McDonald's menu. I'm surprised at how attracted I am to it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The roar of our engines, the pump of our heartbeats, the pedal to our metal. The sparks that ignite us, the pistons that push us, the passions that drive us. From the feelings that move us to the places that pull us, on roads that unite us. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to be the fuel that keeps you firing on all cylinders.
Try Taco Bell's new $2 cheesy double beef burritos.
Make sure I get media open. Oh, there we go. Alright. Hello everyone, welcome to the TSport 140 at Las Vegas Speedway. We're here with the RSCRA Truck Series. We just got past stage 1, currently under red flag. So we're getting the field nice lined up. Let me change my spectating camera, there we go. Currently leading the field would be that the 21 of Zaki, followed by the 16 of AJ, and third we have the 54 of Chairman. Fourth we have the 38 Still getting the rest of the lineup. Stage 2 is set to be 42 laps long. These drivers gonna be set. Look out for more stage points. And then one of these to take home the stage win, get that playoff point. Las Vegas is definitely a pretty fun track. It is a high speed oval. Still getting things situated here on pit road. But a lot of strategy can come into play here at Las Vegas. Not only is this a high speed oval, with how the banking is, you could really run a few different lines here and all of them would end up working out pretty well. That bottom lane definitely opportune for passing, but that outside line, if you take it appropriately, you can get that run out of the corner, shoot you ahead. So we resume back from this temporary break as we're getting everybody lined up. It's going to be interesting to see what these trucks do here off the start. I wish I knew what happened in stage 1. I was not here for that. So this will be pretty brand new for what I'm about to see. Anybody still watching the stream, however. I imagine it's at least been a little exciting so far, I hope. Still waiting on a few trucks here. With this in set, we would have 98 laps to go. Coming to the green, I imagine we'd have about 96, 97, including the pace laps. But we've done well over, I'd say, about a third of this race so far. Stage 2 being 42 laps, final stage is 56 for a total of 140. Decently long race for these trucks. But we're almost getting through it. Looks like they're gonna start having them get rolling now, as we're now under caution. Yellow flag out now. Resuming from that short red flag period. Looks like we have 7 rolling trucks at the moment. Pretty small field, but I imagine the racing could be pretty good. Maybe even with this smaller field size, there's not a lot of trucks that could get congested. If that has been an issue, whatnot. So like right off the bat, we could see some pretty good racing. And I imagine with these fewer truck count, everything will either be pretty tight or they could much get strung out. Zachy and AJ going to be planned to be on the front row. We'll see what happens here. Looks like we might be not choosing. Oh, we are choosing this time by, so we'll see if AJ will choose outside or inside, depending on what Zachy chooses for this cheese cone. As they come down the front stretch here. Like Zachy, AJ both getting turned. AJ's gonna go back up and choose the outside, however. Little scuffle there by the choose cone. That's gonna put the 9 now on that outside. Looks like he'll be behind AJ as AJ's gonna try to resume his position. So Zachy, AJ on the front row. Sharky there, the outside of that 54 truck for the second row, third row. We have Aiden on the bottom in the 5 truck. And Outery in the 66 on the outside with the 38 rounding out the field. Here they come to that restart zone. A green flag is in the air at Las Vegas for stage 2. Zachy gonna try to block both lanes here. He's gonna go down to the bottom, slide up just a little bit. They are about 3 wide right now. Down the backstretch, Zachy with the lead at the moment, almost looking 4 wide. They're 4 wide into turn number 3 and 4, 5 wide in their jackknife back there. 1654. Looks like the 9 was a little bit involved there as well. And the caution will come out for that as they are, looks like they are stuck back there. 4 and 5 wide. I know this track is definitely wide enough, but probably not wide enough to support this kind of racing at least. I've seen it work only very, very few times. Maybe that might change some of the minds about sending it about 4 or 5 wide. Yeah, you may have the truck early on to do that. Once you get out of that situation, time will tell what will happen from there. Sometimes it is just best to kind of like settle in behind the chaos, and if it ensues, then there you go, you can get some positions out of that. It's like the 6621. Choose the inside lane. It'll now be Outery on the inside in that 66 and Sharky on the outside in the number 9 truck. Starting on the front row for this restart, going to go green this time by. Here they come out of 4 to the restart zone. The 66 immediately gonna get going. Decent restart there as they take the green flag to resume under stage 2. Outery here with the lead. Zachy's gonna come give the bump there. Now 3 wide and shoving just up the track. Zachy on the inside. 3 wide down the backstretch there. Also 3 wide in the back a little bit too. The 5 in the middle. Four wide again. It looks like they're sideways down the front stretch into the grass on the apron. Aiden with the temporary lead there. AJ on the bottom. They are 5 wide again. 66 of Outery sideways back there, collecting it with Zachy in the 21. AJ now with the lead on the bottom. Going to get a push from Aiden in a 5 into 3 and 4. He's got about 2 truck length of lead now. Got that nice help from Aiden into 5. The 54 is going to get a little bit of a run there. AJ all the way up top. Ooh, closed the door. Wasn't quite clear enough. The 54 stuck his nose in there just ever so slightly. 54 will come out with a bit of a lead there. 16 going to give him a big bump. Chairman now taking the lead with another 2 truck lengths, just like AJ had on the previous lap. AJ now battling back there with second, trying to put a block on both the 9 of Sharky and the 5 of Aiden. And this time AJ will have that inside on Chairman. Down the back stretch. Chairman with another lead. They are fighting for positions right now. But every truck so far has at least seen the chance of the lead. And we're only 7 laps into the second stage, so I wonder what would happen in stage 1, and probably the same thing. AJ now looking inside on Chairman. 6-6 Outery knocking on AJ's door as well. The whole truck, a lot of trucks behind them. AJ gonna peek a little ahead, still getting help from Outery in a 66. Chairman into the wall a little bit. He is peeking out ahead, but will AJ get that run? Ooh, they're getting together back in the pack there. Looks like Outery split up just a little bit, and Chairman will keep the lead. It was just barely clear there of AJ's nose. Down the backstretch they go. AJ getting together a little bit there with Outery in the 66. As now it looks like Chairman's gonna have battle with the lead 5 helping out Outery down there as the Outery takes the lead. Now the 5 Aiden looking inside. Little contact there from the 21 Sharky. And the exit of 2. Now Aiden's gonna get that big shove from the 54 Chairman and go up high. Not clear. Tries shutting the door. 54 already had his nose down there. He said, "Hey man, I'm already down here." And Chairman will take back that lead with AJ with a huge run all the way up to Chairman's bumper on that outside. AJ a little contact there at the wall. They were 5 wide there for a second. Down to 3 wide, 4 wide almost. Sharky peeked his nose in there just a little bit. Laid off a second. Now the 66, they are 4 wide for the lead now. Aiden on the bottom. Chairman gets hooked by the 21. It looks like they're stuck. And that'll bring out the caution again. Aiden now with the lead at the time of caution. So far, a lot of action, a lot of passing. Seems like everybody here has the fast truck to win. It's just a matter of holding that position, though. Just so far, what we're seeing. Being able to keep that lead, keep your position, and go from there. Projected in this race, to be honest, I could probably see them battling it out all the way through the stage, into stage 3, and even then. But I know that green flag pit stops, so if we end up seeing those could play a big factor in that too, and whether or not that'll split up the pack. Gonna be choosing this time by as they're choosing. Looks like the 5 trucks going down pit road at the moment. Is going to make a pit stop. They'll be going green this time by, though. I don't know how smart that'll be for him. He's just going to focus on catching back up with the pack. Because the pack will go green with or without him. Here they come to the restart zone. And Outer gets a bit of a shove there from behind. We'll take the green flag. We'll zoom racing here at Las Vegas. Outer immediately swooping down to the bottom. All the trucks behind him push up. Behind Outer, we have a 3-way battle here for second. Before we're going to take that advantage down there. Get just clear of Zaki, too, down the front straight. Zaki going to undercut the 54 chairman to try to take that second place away from him. And they're going to jackknife down the backstretch and get unstuck there for a second. They would have been stuck almost. 38 kind of helped that out a little bit to get them unstuck and separated. Now it is AJ with second place. He's going to look on the inside of Outery into 66. Outery's going to come down just ever so slightly and chop down the nose of AJ in that 16. Outery will keep the lead there. AJ peeking the inside just a little bit. And look again on the 66. 66 not clear. Comes back down across the nose. They got hooked there, and that looks like they even managed to pull away with that little move. I don't think that one was on purpose. But it'll be AJ now with the lead. Outer trying to fight back. And AJ sliding up the track. It's going to give the 66 of Outery a bit of a jump. He puts just a slight block there on that left front of AJ's truck. And now Chairman getting into this mix for the lead as they're 3 wide there. AJ into the wall a little bit. And now 3 wide again. Looks like Chairman at the line there. Lead that lap. Chairman keeping that lead, blocking Outery in that 66. Outery giving a little bit of a push down that straightaway. And his trucks behind them slide up the track again. And they're 3 wide for third. Sharky in the 38. Let's slide up yet again. Now they're 4 wide for third place. That'll fizzle out now to just 2 wide. And that little bit of battling that they're doing back there, sliding up in the corner, that is allowing both Outery and Chairman to get some distance on them. It looks like we now have a truck making it down pit road. That is the 21 of Zaki. Looking he'll be making his first scheduled stop of the stage. This could mean we will be probably most likely seeing more trucks make it down pit road here within the next few laps. Outery and Chairman still up there with a couple car links, and then, yep, as I say, we got another truck down pit road. That'll be the 9 of Sharky. 21 cutting up the track, right in the middle of that corner, forcing, and AJ reacted, went up into the wall because of that. Yeah, that'll grant a warning there to Zachy. Early merging. Right in front of the leaders too. Looks like no one else new down pit road so far. Number 9 is Sharky just exiting pit road, so pitting will put you a lap down. But you'll be right there, looks like, with the pack. So staying in that draft, I guess, will definitely help. Exiting pit road, especially if you're really close to the cars in front of you. We'll see if anybody else makes a visit down pit road. They're still sliding up back there in 3rd, 4th, 5th. Now it looks like Chairman's going to try to make his way down pit road. He does. We'll give up the lead there temporarily. And he looks like he'll be the only one down pit road that time. As we're looking right now, Outery in the lead. The 20 of Coil slide up the track. Sharky getting into him. Outery will still have the lead here. Chairman made his way out of pit road. He's rounding 1 and 2 now. Looks like we did have more takers down pit road. Right now, looks like we're gonna have about 3 or 4 trucks. Oh. No, it looks like maybe it's just Outery left that hasn't pitted. There's AJ now leaving, exiting turn number 2, coming back up onto the surface. Looks like Aiden did cross the line there. Don't exactly know. I don't think he did pit. But now Outery's going to make his way down pit road. As Outery does that, the current 2nd place driver right now is currently scored as Aiden. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, it looks like Aiden will have a lead. But presumably 3rd. We have Sharky in the 9 truck and Coil in the 20 and 4th. As here comes Outery, leaving pit road now. Gonna merge early up onto the racing surface right by the leaders. Causing AJ to slide up just a little bit there. I don't think very many of those now lead lap drivers like that very much. That early slide up, but no presumable issues there. Aiden's still leading by a solid 20 seconds. I don't believe he has made his way down pit road yet. I believe he did pit under, I believe it was about 2 cautions ago he did pit. So he could be set for the maybe, I'm gonna guess, guess the next 10 laps. I know his right sides are a bit more worn than the left. Definitely got to be. But those are not new tires, so we now have battle here for second. 4 wide there for a second there. Commotion stirring right back up where it left off. With Chairman in second, leading this main pack. Aiden still with a large lead. It could be a wonder if pitting there under that one caution, where I don't believe pits were open, and it looks like they got into the wall there. 9 into 16 sandwiching to 54 of Chairman down the backstretch, exiting turn 2. It's gonna push them out of the main part of the pack just a little bit. Currently leading this main pack, but it'll still be Aiden with that 20-second lead. Looks like he's losing just a bit of time there. He's not in the draft. He's not drafting with anybody. So we now hit 10 to go. He knows he might end up trying to push it all the way. Outery closing that door hard on Zacky's passenger side door there, right in the middle of 1 and 2. Zacky now looking inside yet again. He's gonna go up high, and that's gonna allow Outery to get right back at the lead again with the crossover in the main pack. Not the lead for the race, however, because that'll still be Aiden. Looks like Aiden lost a little under a second there. The gap's now 19.2 from the second place sitter of Outery. But I don't think this main pack will be able to catch him with enough time, because we're now at 8 to go. There'd have to at least be 20 laps left in this race for them to have a shot at catching him. So given if he stays out, he'll look like to be the stage winner if he goes all the way. It'll be back here in these main pack of trucks on the battle for these stage points. They slide up again, back there behind Outery. Zacky taking that bottom lane. Chairman just brushing the wall there. Zacky's gonna slide up right in front of Chairman, kind of block any kind of run that Chairman would have had there. They're through the grass. Sharky and Jace, the 9 and 38 trucks respectively. They safely merge back up onto the track. No further issue. Another second gone for Maiden's lead as he crosses the line for 6 to go in this stage. I don't 100% know if Aiden purposely meant to pit there on that caution in plans for this, because it did put him away from everybody else there when they went green. He was not with the main pack at the time. He was probably, I'm going to guess, somewhere in the ballpark of 20 seconds behind everybody until pit stops happened, and then he stayed out. All he's got to do is just pray a caution does not come out, because that will just ruin any guaranteed chances. But we won't assume anything yet. Outery still holding off second with the 9 knocking on his door. They make contact exiting 2. The 9 was Sharky there, and 3rd was looking in on Outery. Looks like Outery had hit the wall there on the exit of 2 and came back down into him. And now it's going to be Chairman back at it again, looking for 3rd on Sharky. And now looking at his eyes on Outery with 4 to go in this stage. Bit of a bump there from Chairman onto Outery. Outery will keep that lead. Chairman not to get to his inside. We are at 3 to go. All the rest of the trucks making it across the line there. But what it looks like is they are separated by about half a track length from Aiden. Yeah, just about. Maybe a little under there. As it's now 2 to go here at Las Vegas in stage 2. We will have 56 laps on top of these 2 to come for stage 3. But right now it is Outery and that 54 of Chairman in 2nd and 3rd. Aiden leading the field by 15 seconds. And that lead is dwindling quite a bit. Not enough to allow Outery and the rest of the field to catch. But he's definitely running slower as they take the white flag for this stage. With 1 to go, Aiden takes that flag, and everybody else now coming to the line to take that flag as well. Outery and Chairman, 2nd and 3rd, they're battling there, and it looks like AJ and Zachy now getting into the back of Chairman. Back there in 3rd, 4th, 5th as well, because Zachy joins that group. Or not Zachy, Sharky, my bad. But they're going to force it 3 wide. Aiden's going to win the stage with an incredible strategy right there. And now for 2nd, it'll be at the line. Outery, and I believe Zachy got 3rd there, just barely over Chairman. But it was definitely close. But what a call there. But Aiden pitting underneath that caution allowed him to go all the way into the stage without needing to pit under green. That did set him back initially, but in the long run, turned out to be the ultimate gain, being able to claim that stage win. You're gonna red flag it here, get results written down and such. Looks like Aiden was given the to the back penalty because he pitted when the pits were closed, which allowed him to get the stage win. I don't imagine that would affect him winning the stage unless they change their decision. or add to their decision, that he'd have to give up those positions. In the short run look of things, Aiden did end up losing a lot there whenever he pitted under caution, because they immediately did go green on that same lap, and he was not with the main pack. So he was behind everybody, just losing lots of time, not being in that draft, or catching anybody's draft, or even bump draft, whatnot. So he was losing on the short run, but it was that long run gain. It's what those officials are looking at. That gave him to the back penalty, because being able to use something like that, especially when the pits were closed. If it was the pits were open, obviously wouldn't be no issue here, but the pits were closed, so no one else was really able to pit, but he went down anyways. So in the looks of things, the penalty is a bit just. But yeah, it does look like it is official that AJ did win Stage 2. So that'll give him some much needed playoff points for the playoffs. And then everything else behind him, that's going to be a good point gain. As well, with the smaller field, that's a higher chance for everybody in this field to end up getting stage points at some point. We had 8 trucks. At one point, I think one joined early on into the stage, and then a different truck ended up parking it. Looks like that would be the 38 of Jace. Right now, the officials take the time getting everything caught up in terms of stage finishing order. But that is the last opportunity right there for stage points. Now it's everybody's got to set their eyes on that race win. From what we did see, including those few cautions we had early on in the stage, it looks like everybody was about to make it in the ballpark of 21 to about 25 laps on them tires and them fuel. So if we look at this closely enough, I believe if someone can make their fuel and even stretch those tires out long enough to what would projectively be at least lap 29 into this third stage, they could effectively make it a one-stop stage. The only issue with that is they had better hope for at least it to go green all the way, and that can make it that long, as it looks like it wasn't the case there during that second stage, but it was really a one-stop stage. For the most part, if you don't make it to at least lap, I'd say at least 28, no less than that. If you can't make it there, it'll most likely be a two-stop stage for you, or risk it running out close to that final lap on either fuel or blowing a tire, in which if you blow a tire, you'd immediately have to pit, because it still is at least very possible with these tires to keep running on them. But the officials don't like that at all, and they will basically force you to pit if they see that you have a blown tire. So you can't effectively get your way in by running out on dead tires, but still able to keep your truck rolling on the track. Unless it is, of course, that you're trying to make it back to pit road to pit, then obviously that is okay. But definitely excitement-filled second stage. A lot of passing, a lot of real hard racing there. Some a little too hard to get a couple cautions, a couple jackknifes. But overall, this is looking like a very promising third stage. Drivers are getting just the more aggravated with each other, but that's because the aggression, if it wasn't picked up already, is definitely up for this third stage, and it's going to keep getting that way till we get to the end of the stage. Because it looks like the racing was definitely not over, even coming to the end of stage 2. The game has been shut down for the end of stage 2. We're going to kick everything off for stage 3. This means I assume pits will not be open because all the trucks will now have fresh tires and fresh fuel. So we'll be looking for that pass through, a collective pass through, and then right off to the green flag for stage 3. But first, we got to get everybody lined up a little bit. So here we will call out the order as it comes. Keep in mind, Aiden did receive a to the back penalty for pitting while the pits were closed for this beginning of stage 3. 56 laps for this stage. That is a whole 14 more than the previous, and that's just enough to make it a 2-stop, guaranteed. But potential for a 1-stop if these guys can stretch out everything that far. I personally don't think anyone will be able to, but if I had to take a wild guess and name at least one truck, with that strategy call Aiden did pull out there, I feel like he could maybe this time shoot to stretch it out again. Or not stretch it out again, but now aim to stretch it out, as he saw that strategy worked. So now as they're lining up, Aiden is to the back, but we'll have first is Outery in the 66 truck. Second, we got Chairman in the 54. Ford and Toyota in the first 2 spots. Looks like third, we'll have the 21 of Zaki. 3 different manufacturers making up the top 3. Fourth, we got AJ in the 16 truck, driving a Toyota. Fifth, we have Sharky in the number 9. Driving as well a Toyota. Sixth, we have Coyle in the number 20 truck. And 7th, we have Aiden with the to the back in the number 5 Ford. Now everybody's rolling. So everybody will be making a pass through this time by. Get pit road speed confirmed on these trucks. We did see, I'm going to go with Outery here. He was looking very strong in stage number 2. Was able to keep, in the early stage, he was able to keep fighting for that lead and taking it numerous times. And then when we got to the end of stage 2 while Aiden was leading. Aldery was leading that main pack. So if it wasn't for Aiden being as ahead as he was, if he was in this main pack, I think Aldery would have ended up winning that stage. Looks like he has the strongest truck there out of the group to keep his car up front. They will be choosing this time by. A lot of excitement so far. And plenty more to come. Say roll down the front stretch, approaching that choose cone. You'll see what Aldery and Chairman do there for that front row. Aldery and Chairman. Aldery was about a fake Chairman to go high. Came back down, and it looks like it'll be Zaki and Aldery on the front row. Aldery leading of the two. Row number 2. We have the 54 of Chairman on the inside and the 9 of Sharky on the outside. In row number 3, looks like we have the 16 of AJ on the inside. On the outside, we have the 5 of Aiden. And in that final row, we have the number 20 of Coil. The 5 of Aiden just hanging out a little bit back there with Coil. But here they come. Pace car is in as they approach the restart zone. And the green flag will wave to start stage 3 here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Zaki edging just a little ahead on that outside lane. Aldery sticking onto the bottom. Chairman was looking in there. They are jackknife sideways in the back. That looks like a bunch of trucks. The 20, 9, 5, and the 16 got together. They keep it going. Didn't lose too much time. And the 20 and the number 21 will get hooked into the grass. The 20 going almost all the way around him. And it looks like the 9 of Sharky will lose the most amount of time with that. The other 2 trucks, the 54 and the 21, also getting hooked in the grass, but they keep her going in second and third. But a lot of time lost back there by 20 of Coil, getting hooked down there through the grass. No caution, we stay green. As Aldery leads, heading down onto that apron through the front stretch. It is still Zaki and Chairman looking on there in second, with AJ and Aiden now looking for their positions as well, peeking in there on the inside. Aiden's going to get in front of Chairman for third and push Zaki down to straight. A big bump. That's a lot of speed coming out of that 21 truck. Going to get to that inside and stick it on Aldery. Aldery just peeking ahead barely, and will lead that lap, but is now the 21 of Zaki to the lead with help of the 5 of Aiden. Aldery's gonna, looks like he's gonna probably follow a little bit back there. And the 21 of Zaki getting turned into the inside wall with the 5 of Aiden and the 54 Chairman, and the caution will wave. 3 trucks involved in that incident. That split the pack up a lot. No doubt, definitely seeing that caution come out from that. It'll be AJ to the line. I believe he had the lead at time of caution. But the 21 of Zaki, I don't know if he came down just a little too much and then got locked into that position to get turned, or those 2 trucks came up into the bottom to cause that. Drivers saying that it looks like Zaki came down. No word so far from the officials on any warnings given out to any of the 3 trucks involved yet. It is a little under review. They are choosing this time by, forgot to mention, AJ choosing the inside, and then the outside we have 66 of Outery in row 1. Row 2 we have the 9 of Sharky and the 20 of Coil, 2 trucks that were held up a few laps ago in an incident on the front stretch, now getting up to the second row. In that third row we have the 21 of Zaki and the 54 of Chairman. A few of the trucks involved in that caution incident. And then speaking of the 5 of Aiden, he can only get a warning. But he'll make up row number 4 in 7th. Pace car coming down. They're going to go green this time by coming to the restart zone, and green flag is out. Outery with a good restart there, but AJ's going to get that shove to push himself back out front. And now Sharky to the inside of AJ, looking for the lead. The 9 of Sharky washed up just a little bit. That's going to allow Zaki on the bottom side, as they are making a lot of contact now. Aiden to the inside, as they go all but just about 4 wide. They are 5 wide on the exit of 4. Will it work? Just barely. They're still 4 wide. Down the front stretch, AJ with the lead. A lot of chaos in that, in basically the entire pack. This is the entire pack. And now Sharky taking the lead before the 54 Chairman looking to take it away. And it looks like the 21 getting hooked again on the exit of 2. And now he's going to shoot right through the middle all the way up to that front row and try to put a little bit of a block on that 9 of Sharky. It is all over the place here at Las Vegas. Action is happening everywhere. They're 4 wide down the front stretch for that 3rd place spot. And they are still 4 wide. Now down to 3. The 54 Chairman leaning on the outside up against that wall. And they're still 4 wide. They cannot break away from each other whatsoever. They are all neck and neck as they head into turns 3 and 4. The 5 of Aiden now in 2nd. Little peek there on the inside of the 54 of Chairman. Very intense racing. And the 16 of AJ getting turned into the outside wall. He gets his truck in the right direction. More contact. That looked like it was between the 9, and he'll get his 3rd of 3 warnings of Sharky. And that might be a drive-through right there. It looks like the Sharky did turn him. And yep, there's the drive-through, and he'll serve that right now. Keep in mind, you cannot pit under the drive-through for those watching. But it looks like AJ in that 16 rebounded just enough to get himself kept in this draft line. It'll be a few laps before he catches back up with everybody up there in the front. But it is Aiden and Chairman and the 66 of Outery now looking for that lead. Aiden right now with the nose ahead. And Outery on the apron on the inside of Aiden looking for the lead. Didn't lead the lap at the line. Now Outery peeking ahead. Large drafting line down the backstretch. That's going to put Outery a little bit up front. He's going to slide up just a track, just a little bit. It was the big push to the back of the 21 of Zaki down this front stretch in the turns 1 and 2. Everyone is still neck and neck for these positions, but Outery still leading strong here at Las Vegas. 66 of Outery. Still holding his own with second place battle is between AJ and Zaki there. AJ definitely taking that and now got that big run under the inside of Outery. Outery's not going to be able to come down at all to clear him or put a block. So AJ will get the lead and he's going to try to swash right back up in front of Outery to keep blocking that momentum. Now it's the 54 Chairman with the nose under the inside of AJ. AJ not able to get down to that bottom. That's going to be Chairman and Aiden on the bottom of AJ to take away that lead. Train down the middle. Chairman at the line to lead that lap. But is Aiden and Outery on the inside of Chairman to take away that lead as well. And Sharky getting turned into the wall. Looks like he came up into the nose of the 16 of AJ there. And AJ couldn't really do anything. 21 might have gotten a warning there. Yeah, he got a warning for that. That was 2 out of 3 for washing up into the AJ. But as we look here at the front, the 54 Chairman now looking on that inside of the Outery. Outery blocking aggressively. He is not clear. Looks like they're going to help each other out there and pull away from Aiden, who was on the outside and had help into that corner. But don't worry, they're going to rebound right back up and continue battling with these two leaders, the 54 of Chairman and the 66 of Outery. Chairman at the line will lead that lap as well. And it is now Aiden on the bottom with the help of AJ and the 16. But the 66 is going to come down, push AJ down the track, and then come back up the track into the 5 and 54. But now it's now AJ. So it seems like Outery having a little bit of an issue judging where the rest of the trucks are on that inside lane. If he doesn't get down there in time, obviously not be able to make a move either in time or wasn't able to see if he's clear. But AJ leads that lap. It is now Aiden to his inside. And now Aiden with the lead, but he's not down there to protect that bottom. That's going to allow 20 of Coil to look on his inside with help from behind. 21 is Zaki helping out Coil. Coil shooting ahead just a hair. But now Coil lost a little bit of that help there. Is now Zaki and the 66 of Outery now looking to the inside a little bit. But Coil makes that block on Zaki. Now he's got Coil, or not Coil, Outery to his inside. And they are 4 wide for the lead spot as Outery fell back just a little bit down the middle. They are tight, neck and neck. One false move and someone was getting turned. And the 5 and the 66 get up into that outside wall. They collect, make some contact, but they keep her going as Chairman takes the lead. Big battle here for second. This is allowing Chairman to get a little bit of distance there, further out into the lead. AJ now looking inside of Outery. Second game will complete that pass clear. That's going to hope he can make that block down there. Everybody else who is looking to his bottom side now going top. But AJ's now getting help from the 5 Aiden down the front stretch to the inside of Chairman. Will Chairman be able to put the block? He will. Just get clear of him. And now I would like to inform everybody, we are coming up on pit stops. Pit stops is within these next few laps will start. We did see that in stage 2. I know Fresh Tires are definitely calling these guys' names. Fresh Tires do help. Not sure how much incredibly that they do help here. We weren't exactly able to see the difference between whether or not Aiden was purposely just being slow because he knew he had that advantage there in the stage 2. But I could only imagine that tires do make at least a bit of a difference here, whether you're tight or loose. But it's now Outery to the lead. On that inside, taken away from Chairman. Start lap 23. Outery keeping that inside. Like a little bit of a Brock to Zaki, but Zaki not able to get deep enough to the inside. Outery's going to continue to block down that straightaway and try to hold off that bottom lane, but he's going to push up just ever so slightly. But thank goodness that nobody's down there, and he'll keep that lead down the front stretch. And now Outery falling back through the middle of the pack. Slowed down a lot for that corner. He's going to wash up into the outside wall, right into Chairman. Wonder if he had help there from the 16 of AJ. As they head down the straightaway, Zaki now at the lead. Coyle looking the inside of AJ, almost looking for the lead there. But it'll still be Zaki with the lead. Now Chairman looking on the inside for second. And he will get clear ever so slightly there of Coyle. All the way down to the apron goes Chairman and come right back up into the 21 and 16 trucks. Wanting that lead back desperately. As we are actually getting closer to halfway in this third stage. So these guys could very well make it to over halfway. And if they do, it'll be a one-stop stage. Outery now looking back on the inside for that lead. He wants that lead back. Both him and Chairman running strong in the lead when they were, but it's now Zaki, and Zaki's gonna miss that opportunity to block it, and it'll push Outery into the lead. Zaki's still trying to fight back as they're 4 wide almost. Down to 3. Chairman makes contact with Zaki just a little bit. Outery's gonna block Zaki though. Not clear. He's clear now. And Zaki's now spreading away from the field to pit. 2 laps shy of halfway. He'll be our first taker down pit road. I wonder if Sharky also had taken that opportunity to pit too. He is a lap down now after serving that drive-through. As we keep watching, everybody looks like they're slowing up, wanting to make it down pit road. AJ missing pit road. Chairman stays out, but we have the 66 of Outery, 20 of Coyle, and the 5 of Aiden all making their way down pit road. That's a lot of lost time there for the 16 truck of AJ if he was trying to make it down pit road. But it's now Chairman with a big lead over AJ. We're now at halfway. And AJ's now looking to make his way down pit road again. Can he get there? He does. Make it down through the commitment cone. Chairman still staying out. We have a truck on the wall ahead. It looks like it was the 20 of Coyle. But now trucks are everywhere after these pit stops, and now Chairman making his way finally down pit road. Here in stage number 3, just over halfway. And right now AJ being scored as the leader. He is exiting pit road, going through turns 1 and 2. Looks like he'll not be the leader. Now we gotta see, who will it be though at the line to take the lead? Or we'll actually just say who is going to be out of turn number 2, because that is the merge spot apparently for everybody here. 3 trucks have merged earlier than that, as we do understand. Well, it looks like Coil has the lead right now. We do have a lap truck in front of him. That would be the 9 of Sharky. But Coil now with a soaring lead over Aiden in 3rd place, 4th place is that of Outery. Lap check right in front of Coil in the 20 truck. That'll be Sharky. So he does have that draft advantage coming from Sharky's truck. He's going to go right on the outside of him. The Coil's not going to be able to get down to the bottom lane. It looks like Sharky was about to come right up into him. They make contact and go into the wall on the exit. The 9's putting him into the outside wall. That's definitely going to be a warning from him. Let's see if it will be. Yep, that will be another warning for the 9 of Sharky. That'll be his 5th warning tonight. I see he did hit the wall, and looks like back there for 2nd. Got together there on the exit. But that lead is now coming to a dwindle from Coil. They're really battling right now for 2nd and 3rd place. Got together again between Outery and Aiden. And we got 2 trucks headed to the inside wall. That is the lapped car of Sharky and the 16 of AJ again. Finding their way to the inside wall down the backstretch, and now they're exiting 4. They're still together, not making much contact now. Coil's league has come to a dwindle. Now it's down to 1 truck length, separating him from Outery. Outery has been running strong this race. Still expect a big fight from him. With not too little of an effort, but that doesn't mean the Coil can't continue to battle with him to keep that lead. But he'll fall into 2nd, getting help there from Aiden. Aiden's now taking away that 2nd place spot from Coil. And now it's Aiden looking on the inside of Outery. Outery riding that bottom with Aiden, keeping his bumper right across the nose of the 5 truck. Now Coil wanting that spot back, taking 2nd right to the bumper of Outery. And now looking on the inside of Outery for the lead. And now Aiden and Coil, my bad, into the outside wall. And now Outery again pressuring on that inside lane. Coil's gonna wash up high and undercut that corner, get a nice run on exit, right back to the inside lane to recover. AJ leads that lap. We're at 20 laps to go in this race. We're definitely at the start of this next fuel run. And it's now Outery with the lead. And Zachy now trying to take that lead away from Outery. And Aiden's now looking the inside of Zachy with a nice run down the front stretch. Trying to get that lead as well. Gonna get a little push from behind by AJ, and Zacky's now jackknife with Outery into the wall. Gonna get corrected there by Chairman. And now AJ taking the lead away from Aiden. And it is clear. Aiden and AJ now battling for that lead spot. AJ wanting to keep that bottom lane. He knows that's where people get past the most, so he's going to keep pressuring everybody else to choose a different route around him. AJ diving back to that bottom again to keep blocking that inside lane. Aiden did shoot down to that inside, but AJ's going to wash up the track just a little bit, allow Aiden to get to his inside. Aiden at the line will lead that lap, and now AJ will fall back on the outside. Outery and Coyle back again to the front. They're 3 wide for first. Outery with the nose over Aiden. And now they're neck and neck down the back straight. 17 to go. Plenty of laps to go in this race to know that the race winner can't be decided right now. It's still really anybody's race. Sharky's going to definitely need at least 2 cautions to get those laps back, or 1 caution and then not pit as well. He's going to need 2 laps back. He's shown the balloon flag there. Ignore that I think I just said balloon, but we'll go from there. Now it's Chairman on the inside of AJ for the lead. And now Chairman will take the lead once again. He's been out of the lead for quite some time since pit stops started. That was the last time he was in that lead position. Outery's taking second, battle for third there. Now battle for fourth and fifth, as everybody's gonna go on out past Aiden on the outside. Aiden will have that inside though for this corner. That'll help him out just a little bit. And now Outery taking that lead away from Chairman. AJ looking to the inside of Outery to try to look on his inside to get that lead as well. AJ trying to, looks like he didn't realize the 5 of Aiden stuck his nose in there. AJ was already committed to going down the track to the bottom line, but Aiden just barely stuck his nose in there. Now Aiden has the lead. AJ's still there on the outside. On the front stretch in the turns 1 and 2. Through 3 and 4, Aiden with the lead, but AJ getting a little bit ahead there. Not going to be enough. He's going to fall back on the outside. Now it's Outery to the outside of Aiden. Outery's going to have, almost looks like he was going to have help there for a second from Coyle. But Outery taking the lead from the outside lane. A little bit different than what we've been seeing so far. Especially with not having the entire field's help, like we've seen with trucks down the straightaways, where we'd have one dude on the inside, everybody else is on the outside, and they'd just fly right on past them. Outery will lead that lap again. And they're still battling. And Outery into that outside wall. Coyle on the bottom of Aiden. And Aiden's going to go right up into Outery on corner exit. Almost jackknife for a split second. And Coyle now have the lead over Chairman. Sharky is now second in terms of track position, but overall position, he's still 2 down. Trying to get at least a lap back, now getting shuffled to the outside. AJ on the bottom of that horror deal. And Outery's turning the 9 of Sharky into the inside wall. All 3 trucks hit that wall hard, collecting the 20 of Coil. 4 wide for second. That just took Outery out of the lead, but it's going to put him back in a position to get at least second. Coil out of the chance for front row. Now battling there 4 wide. Almost. But AJ has the lead out of that incident. As we are now at 9 laps to go. Time has flew. And it'll keep on flying by as the laps dwindle down to see who's going to win today's race at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. AJ still holding that bottom against Aiden. Aiden wanting to make that pass. And Aiden will get to his inside and attempt to get clear, and he looks like he is just a little bit not clear. And now he is. Chairman now taking the opportunity to get to the inside of AJ as well. Aiden's still having the lead, but Aiden's going to wash really far up the track. So does Chairman. It's going to give Outery that inside line there for third. AJ makes a little contact, the outside wall. Outery using all the way down into the grass to make that move for the lead through the tri-oval. Outery now taking the lead back with 7 to go. And Sharky shoots down into the inside of Outery. Outery's not going to be able to close down on him. Saki's still sticking his nose down there. 6 laps to go. Outery's still looking strong with 2 truck length lead. That could very easily close up with these trucks behind them. They are hungry for that lead position right now. I could not count the lead changes. I definitely know that at least, if not every lap, every other lap, we've seen a different truck lead this race. Obviously, we've seen a few trucks end up leading for quite some time, here and there. But it's really been almost a different leader every other lap. As we now have Aiden to lead this lap. AJ into the outside wall has the lead. And we'll use that to get in front of Aiden. Aiden give a little bump to the 16. I will give him a little bit of a bump draft. Into turns 3 and 4. Aiden shooting a little ahead over AJ, but he's going to be washing up the track. That's going to make him lose time there just a little bit. Not be able to get back to that inside line because Outery is down there, and Outery's going to keep hooking that apron to get to the inside of AJ in the 16. We're at 4 to go. And a little bit of contact between the 16 and the 66. And the 5 goes into the wall as well. As Chairman has the lead, and Outery looking to the inside of Chairman. It pushes him up the track just a little bit. Chairman not clear of AJ. As AJ move to the inside. And at 3 to go, Outery leads. And they're wrecking at the tri-oval. Trucks into the wall. A lot of time lost. It is now Outery and Aiden to the front. Just about everybody back there was getting turned or was turning somebody else. But this is going to give Outery and Aiden a bit of a gap. Not too big of a gap that everybody else can't catch him, but this will give him like at least half a lap, if not more, time to battle it out here for this lead position as AJ. Aiden will now take the lead from Outery. Aiden trying to block, but Outery trying to peek his way in there. Not going to be able to do it as we're at 2 to go down the back straight. They will be coming to the white flag this time, presumably if we do not have a caution. That would send us into overtime. Aiden still holding off Outery. As Aiden in the 5 will take the white flag, 1 to go here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway in the RSCRA Truck Series. Outery with the powdering move, trucks into the wall and the exit of turn 2. Outery down the back straight with the lead. He's got about a truck length gap over Aiden. As it's now AJ the inside of Aiden. They're going to wash up the track into the outside wall. Aiden's going to ride that off. It'll be at the line. Outery will pick up a win here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. What a finish. Straight battling all the way to the line. Going through 3 and 4, AJ did make that move to the inside of the 5 of Aiden. He was there. And Aiden forced him down below that white line. They both came back up hard to the outside wall there. And Aiden just wall rode right off the exit of 4 to put him ahead of AJ. But they were no match because of that battling. That allowed pretty easily for Outery to not have to worry at all to take home that win. This race has seen, I don't know how many different passes, too many for me to count. Not even to look back at the footage, it would take a long time to count. But it was just a passing field race. But at the very end of it, the truck that remained strong through it all, the 66 of Outery, will get it done here at Las Vegas. As he burns it down on the front stretch. But what a great day for some of these trucks. Not so great day for others. Sharky ended up with a penalty. Went 2 laps down because of it. Had to pit, I believe, a second time. That caused him to get that 2 down. He'll end up being today's race biggest loser in terms of losing those positions that he once had. Not calling him a loser by any means. But had potential, I believe, to win. But it was then Outery at the very end of it, able to keep that lead over Aiden to get it done. Other strong racers here. 54 Chairman, we've seen him lead a number of laps here today. Wasn't quite able to get it done, got shuffled back into that other pack there at the end with 3 to go. But what a race. $140 laps all came down to that last lap moment. For Outery, this win right here, definitely for him means a spot into the round of 8. 3rd win of the season. And he's going to set his sights on a big picture of winning the Truck Series Championship. He'll have to get through that round of 8 before he is able to do that. But this just puts him one step further, not having to worry about the rest of the round of 12 really. Could still shoot for more wins. Right, hello, Outery. What a race you had today. Thank you for joining us here in the booth. What can you tell us today about how you're able to get your truck into victory lane with that crazy of a field?
I'll be honest, the field was kind of competitive. There were some stupid drivers. From the stream, I think you guys would know who those drivers were, but overall, I kind of when I joined in stage one, kind of knew that the field was going to be competitive and it was going to be close racing. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know it was going to be a 550 package right there, but honestly, we led the field throughout stage two and the final stage. We dominated those two stages. But overall, I feel good, and I think this is momentum towards the this round and then the next round, which I'm really hoping forward to.
Well, we definitely congratulate you on your win. What does this win now set your sights on for that round of 8, knowing that now this can get you one step closer to that championship?
Well, it really depends on the schedule and seeing if I can make the races or not. But I have not seen the races for the round of 8. But overall, I'm feeling confident in the truck, and I feel like I'm one of the fastest guys out there, probably the fastest. But let's see if we can make races and maybe win some more.
Alrighty, well there is Adari. Thank you, Adari, for joining us, and we congratulate you on your win here today at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And we wish you best of luck in the next round and these future races here for the round of 12.
Thank you.
Yep. Let's see if we can get another truck in here. Let me look here for the finish. I just saw it just a bit ago. There it is. All right, let's see if we can get. Oh, let's look here. First, I'll check it for Aiden. Oh, it's gonna take me just a second. Well, I think that is going to do it for us today. What an incredible finish we saw there at the line. Adari able to get it done here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. But that'll be all from us. We thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. And we hope to see you here tomorrow, I believe, for the RSCRA ARCA Series race, which will be held at, oh, let me look. At Pocono Raceway for the General Tires Delivers 140. Thank you for joining, and stay frosty, my friends.
Let's look at what's going on here.
Oh no! Oh. Good for your now.
Oh, the 99! Oh, they're spinning at the end here.
Look at just Sage and Dandar in the back.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Crashing! Oh!